Hello there. So this is my first tarot video, and it is a dream that I've been working on actualizing for some time, and all signs have been pointing to, this is the time to follow that dream. And a little story, my friend recently passed, and she was a Leo, and with her passing, it has been, her name is Alyssa, a beautiful soul, and with her passing, it has just been very clear that, life is precious, and if we have dreams, we have to be patient with ourselves, but if we have the power to do it, we should work towards it and actualize it. And this is one of my dreams. And that is why for Gemini season, this is a reading for fire signs. This is a reading for Aries, Leo, and Sagittarius. Down the line, I am going to do videos for each zodiac sign, but because we're already in the middle of Gemini season, I'm choosing to go through the elements. And I did begin this video before, and it was interrupted by a phone call. So I do have 2 cards out already. And we have the 6 of Wands. So this is news. This is a letter. This is victory news. This is a message that we needed to hear. This is abundance. This is saying, here is this gift. Here is this message. And it will bring you all the abundance that you have been asking for. What are you going to do with it? And the Page of Wands came up. This is fire energy. The wands are fire energy. And the Page of Wands is saying, if there's an adventure that you want to go on, if there is a trip that you want to take, if there's somebody you want to visit, now is the time. There is movement, there's travel, and there are a lot of emotions. We have the Queen of Cups as well that just came out. And the Queen of Cups, she is the feminine energy. She is the receptive energy around our emotional state. The cups are about feeling. They're about the movement of the water. It's about letting the tide recede and come back to you as it may. It is a soft, motherly energy that wants to give you a hug. And with everything going on in the world, our hearts have been cracked open. They've been forced open. Some of us against our will, with the 9 of Swords. But justice. Justice has been served. There is something that has been found out. There's something that light has been shed on. And it hurts. It doesn't feel good. It is affecting the balance of a situation. It is not only legal, it does not only have to do with the document. Ironically, it has to do with police. But this is the Libra energy. If there is a Libra in your life, or there are Libra placements, there is an interaction that took place that hurts. It doesn't feel right. It's It's something you have to let go of. It's something that is a burden that does not need to be on your shoulders. It is long nights of sleep, no sleep. It's long nights of not getting enough sleep. It's anxiety. It's confusion. You have to let go of these emotions that are holding you back. It is not going to serve you when the world opens up again, or when community comes back together again. It is not going to serve you to keep holding on to these stories and all this baggage that has plagued you, us, for so long. We are experiencing losses with money. Even if these losses aren't drastic, it's the feeling that, you know, I need money to do this and it's not coming in as I wish it was. And that is not the issue. It is the intention behind it. It is the feelings and the things we are telling ourselves that are blocking our abundance. Because our abundance is coming. It is here. It is, you have been accepted to this college. You have been accepted to this new program. It is, you know, your doctor says you have a clean bill of health. You're healthy. Don't worry about your health. Don't worry anymore. Stop with the health anxiety. You're fine. You can breathe, you can smell, you can taste, you're fine. You know, it's the message that everything is okay. Someone gives you a gift saying thank you. Someone finally, this happened to me today. I have a art Etsy, and for the first time in months, someone reached out and said, I love your art. I'm buying your art. It's been a long time coming, took a lot of patience, but it's like, here's this gift for your patience and your hard work. So there's the bright side, that there's beautiful change, there's movement, there's abundance, there's new opportunity, there's new opportunities to feel new things. So we need to release the idea that, let's say you lost something. Let's say you lost your income, for example, because this is often about money. It is also about love and emotion, but in the context of money, this is about, I have lost more than I've gained, so I'm going to focus on what I've lost rather than what is to be gained. And that is a mindset. That is not reality. It is a change with the number 5. It is a change. It is something that needs to be changed because everything can be salvaged. When things get hard and challenging, you can look in the mirror and say, my life is hard and it's challenging, or you can look in the mirror and say, I'm grateful for these experiences and these lessons. I am grateful, and I'm focusing on the glass half full rather than the glass half empty. The world is changing at a very rapid pace, and those who are empathetic, those who are connected to that collective unconscious energy, we are going through so many waves. We are doing so much transmuting, especially as the fire energy. You know, first it comes up as anger, then it comes up as tears, then it comes up as impulsiveness, but we can make it come up as healthy communication. If this is a love situation, this is saying that there is a dark night of the soul, that something came up that shows the truth and shows that we might be looking at things as if they're black and white. But there's basic good news. with the Page of Cups, there is a reconciliation, because it seems like all the anguish was just something we perpetuated in our head. Is it actually real? If it's an emotion, if we feel it and we're going through it, it feels so real and it feels permanent, but it's not. It will change and it will get better. It's about picking the path that will lead to self-actualization. It is hard work. Seven of Pentacles, work frustrations, hard work needing to be done, either at work or a situation in life. This card has been coming up a lot. You know, there's some things that we put so much hard work into, and we say to ourselves, shouldn't be this hard. I personally believe relationships should be easy, but they're not always easy, obviously. You have to have those hard conversations with not only friends, but with lovers. We need to set proper boundaries so that we are understood and we have our space. We need to cut cords with people who we might be holding on resentment towards. We may have people from our past that have hurt us. They may be coming through a message to just say, how are you? I want to reconcile. They may be saying to you in a dream, or showing up to you in your dream. But either way, a cord needs to be cut. A psychic cord that is connecting you needs to be cut so that the energy that you guys share can be re-energized and it can be forgave. Forgiveness is hard. No one said it was easy. It's challenging. It's really challenging. But forgiveness has a lot to do with forgiving ourselves as well as forgiving others. If we cannot forgive ourselves for the things that we have allowed happen to us, then we cannot forgive that other person. And that is the energy that is needed. We have the Four of Swords. That is sickness, that is sadness, that is bed illness, but it is also meditation and stability on the bright side. It is coming into a place where we are feeling all of these things and it's becoming way too much. It's becoming impulsive with how we're handling it. It's becoming anger. It's becoming aggression. It's becoming confusion. We need to meditate. I haven't meditated enough, personally. I haven't been acknowledging my practice, and that's okay. But we can meditate by stepping outside, and stepping outside of our homes and these stories that we have created within our homes and within these spaces for years and years and years, maybe even past lives, you know, in the relationships we have. We tell these stories, we have these traumas. Release them. They make you who you are, but they do not have to hold you back. It can be used to help others. It can be used to share with others and say, I've been through what you've been through, and it's okay. But if we're using it in a way that's unhealthy, it can make us sick. It can make us anxious about our health constantly. It is not rooted in the root chakra, from what I'm feeling. It is rooted more in the head, and it has to do with an aching in the heart. Relaxation is needed, and there is speedy news or a situation coming with the Eight of Wands. These are arrows of love. this is someone coming in with even more impulsive words. To me, this looks like if this is a love reading, because, you know, the cards can be read, the cards tell a story, but it can be read in different contexts. In the realm of love, I see this story as this person comes in with a grand gesture, a gift, and a beautiful offering. And you guys travel together, you guys come together, maybe even live together, and the woman is expressing her love and her heart, and it is feminine energy. It is maybe a lack of the masculine energy that is needed in the dual masculine-feminine relationship. And I feel like these energies have come together with this Libra dynamic where it's kind of seesawy. It's like there are some inconsistencies here. Something is found out, something is made clear, and it kind of creates this sadness, this kind of dark night of the soul. But it's not over, because the Page of Cups comes back in, and he has basic good news. He's like, I'm willing to make you a better offer. I'm willing to try a little harder. And you know deep down that it's frustrating and it's hard work. Shouldn't be that hard. Maybe I need to cut the cord. Maybe I need to say bye forever. It's really needing to meditate on it. And these arrows come back. And I don't believe it's a new person. I believe it's the same person. These arrows of love come back. And it's like, here's another finish. Here's another goodbye. It's like, there's this like roller coaster we're on here. So there's been a speedy situation. There's been a speedy finish. And now you're having to work your way up again. Now you're trying to, I worked. Now I have to work harder. Now I have to actually work on myself, because it seems like there's been a realization that there needs to be a boundary, and there needs to be a big change. Maybe it's just that it's, hey, I need space. Maybe that's all it is. Maybe it's, hey, I need space. Let's see what else comes up. I do usually read cards in a more present context, because I believe in free will, and I believe that our stories change if we allow them to, or want them to change. In the aspect of career, this is, I'm not just saying this based on the fact that, coronavirus, we're out of jobs. I don't even like saying that word. We're out of jobs. I feel like the underlying message here with the Queen of Pentacles just came out. We need to nourish ourselves. This is the time that we have the space to nourish and focus on ourselves. And maybe we're avoiding that by going back into another relationship that we know we shouldn't be in because we're afraid to be alone. Or maybe we know we need to be focusing on our career and our goals, and we kind of put that on the back burner for things that are more comfortable. And there are all these waves of emotions here. I highly recommend, if you don't feel called to meditate, to connect with nature and to change habits. There is the presence of an Aries figure in your life. This seems like a very stable person. I'll see what card comes up after this Aries energy. It could possibly be you because this is for, you know, fire. The element of fire, Aries. I'm an Aries, as we have discussed. But the Emperor is a very stable figure. He takes the energy of the Empress, and the Empress births all these things into creation with her intuition, all these ideas. She's in touch with her emotion. She is pregnant and she births these worlds through her ideas and through her mind's eye. And the Emperor takes that energy and uses it in a way that's more masculine and actually actualizes it. Ooh. We have the Magician. The Magician is in control of all of the elements. It is this unspoken energy that is all around us, and he just makes things occur out of thin air. It is a very abundant energy. I equate abundance with these wreaths right here in the Queen of Pentacles and the Magician. He has this new opportunity. He has this new momentum and this energy that is renewed, and it is powerful next to the Emperor. It is really powerful. It is saying, like, things have been hard and you've gone through some shit. Stop telling yourself that these stories are the reason why life has been this way. That's just something you're telling yourself. When you cut that and you say, I accept it, I honor it, I forgive it, I'm moving on, abundance. It's being the master of manifestation. It's being the master of just being connected to the universe. It's being able to not only envision what you want, but to actually have it actualized in your hands as things that are monetary, things that are physical, things that are beautiful. And that's what we all want. We all want to self-actualize, but that comes with a lot of hard work. That comes with a story of maybe saying goodbye to a friend that is holding you back. Oh, wow. The Hierophant. This is a very official situation. This is marriage. This is getting married. This is going to a wedding. This has to do with the government. It has to do with corporations. It has to do with a very official situation. If I'm being completely honest, I can easily read this in the context of everything going on with the Black Lives Matter movement. Justice is being served. It's a dark night of the soul for our world and our community that we live in and that we're a part of. And it is these ups and downs of feeling this loss and feeling upset and feeling scared. And then the basic good news of, you know, there are some communities that are actually making change and working hard. But is that enough? Is that enough? Does that actually do enough? Does that actually heal these wounds? But there's change. There's a speedy change. It is so fast, and it is good. It is stable. It is new. It is paid work. It is having your talents be recognized. There is no hiding anymore, is what I'm seeing. We are being seen for our authentic selves, and we are being acknowledged for the work, the hard work that we have done. And when you honor that and you say, I deserve it, I am confident, I'm strong, I'm willing to put in the hard work, make changes, say goodbye to the roller coaster energy that was holding me back and keeping me in a place where I'm not working on myself. I'm doing the work that of someone else. I'm taking on my friend's energy because my friend's hurting. I'm taking on my boyfriend's energy because my boyfriend, hypothetical boyfriend, my boyfriend's hurting. I'm taking on my girlfriend's energy because she's hurting, and I'm making excuses why I should stay. I'm making excuses why I shouldn't cut this person out of my life, even though I know it's in my best interest for all this abundance. I'm saying that if there is a Libra in your life, it looks like something that has a lot of emotion tied to it, and this person is not doing you any good right now and is giving you a lot of hardship. With this Aries energy, which is bringing in these elements of surprise that are also stable and expected, it's really beautiful, and I think it's really life-changing. We also have this Taurus energy connected to it, and the Hierophant is saying to us that justice will be actualized into law. Justice will be actualized into real life. There will be consequences for actions of the past. There will be a change that will ultimately lead to such beautiful growth that you won't even recognize the life that you once had. You won't recognize it because you've done the work. You've cut the ties that are holding you back, and you have embraced your personal power, which is begging to be seen. You are being asked to show your gifts. You are being asked to write. You are being asked to create, because it will lead to abundance for you. It will lead to something so beautiful because you have the power to do it. Stop telling yourself you can't. Stop staying up at night thinking about, I could be doing this, I could be doing that, but I have all these ideas, and just wallowing in the what ifs of not actually doing them. It's easier said than done. There is depression indicated here. We are hurting. We are sad as a society. But if you have a unique gift like tarot reading, if you have a unique gift with your voice, if you are in touch with your voice in a beautiful and healthy way, if someone needs help, you can give that right now. Even if you're hurting, you can open up your heart and say, I am feeling what you're feeling, and it's okay. And I'm saying that this is what you need to do right now. Whether you believe it or not, you are so capable, and you are so deserving. Do not hold yourself back. Do not. There is no room for that anymore in this world, this new energy that we are creating for ourselves. There is no room for, I want to, but I'm not gonna. There's no room for, my intuition told me to, but I'm not gonna, because I don't believe in myself. If that is the case, and I have been there, everyone has been there. Like, come on. I'm not just speaking out of my butt and saying, like, I've never been there. I have been there. That's my story, and that's something I also used to tell myself. But there's no room for that anymore. As a collective, we have had a dark night of the soul, and you are protected, you are safe, you are healthy, you are here, you are alive. What do you want to do? Because right now, you can do it. You are always able to do it, but it's like the planets are aligning right now for all of this beautiful change. How do you want to be a part of it is what I'm asking, because you clearly are a part of it from all these cards. The world is on the bottom. Like, come on, dude. That's literally what I was saying. The world is changing. There is money, there is luck and opportunity. The world is in the palm of your hands. Are you just going to let it sit there? Or are you going to say, hey, world, this is what I want. This is what I've been asking for and begging for. I see it coming. I feel it coming. So I'm going to act on it more than ever. It's not easy because we have to say goodbye to a lot of things that we believe ourselves to be and detach ourselves from them in order to really obtain the world in the palm of our hands. You know, we have to forgive ourselves. We have to forgive others. We have to cut ties. But it's all coming. It's all happening. This is your sign to live the life you've always wanted to. If you're not working right now, you've always wanted to drive to Mexico, drive to Mexico. That's just an example. I'm just saying, get out there and experience things. Don't let fear hold you back. Because here's all the good stuff, right? The Six of Wands, Page of Wands, Queen of Cups. And with Justice, you know, things start to get a little dicey. Things start to get a little depressing. We're doing a lot of feeling, a lot of reevaluating, a lot of I'm confused, a lot of I'm being challenged, a lot of I've been hurt. Me. I know that sounds messed up. I know that sounds, what's the word? I know that sounds ignorant, but I'm saying that there is so much coming your way. We're literally working our way up towards all this abundance by doing the hard work. And if this is a relationship, maybe the story is there's going to be rough nights, but it's going to get a lot better. Or maybe the story is I have to say goodbye to you for me to get better. Or maybe the story is I'm lucky to be working right now, but I don't like my job because I got to spend a whole month of doing whatever I want, going on hikes whenever I want, still avoiding people, social distancing. But I got to see what it was like to have all this time to just, you know, do what you wanted to do. I know I'm going from like first to second to third person, but this is about all of us, isn't it? But this is saying, okay, you want to change your job and you're making the excuse, well, the job market's hard right now. The job market's hard. How am I going to find a job right now? You're finding it. You're just blocking yourself. You can find it. You're just blocking yourself by making all this stuff up and saying, I don't deserve it. You deserve it, and if you do the hard work, you will get it. So I hope this video resonated. I didn't even introduce myself. I'm Sid, and yeah, I hope this resonated for Aries, Sag, and Leo. I do personal readings. I am a student of psychology, and I do life coaching, and I see tarot as an opportunity to give advice and to life coach people. And that is my dream. That is me taking my dreams and put it into one. I'm also an artist. This is just a painting I made once upon a time. And you can message me on Instagram at lu_sid for personal readings. As things progress, I will create a Patreon or whatever these tarot readers use. I will also next season make videos that are more in depth into each astrological sign. I understand that doing the elements, it's a lot more broad, but yeah, I hope you can subscribe and share and join me on this new journey. I'm really happy and really excited, and I love you, and I thank you for watching. And perfect timing, my phone is dying. Love you guys. That is all.